Hi guys, I'm Jeremy Hemp with Monarch Trapping Products, and I'm going to demonstrate the usage of the 10L model, which is virtually a land model. You know, if you did want the water model, they come drilled and tapped. You can go ahead and bolt the door on, you know, order it from me, get a longer handle, you know, send that out to you. It all comes apart. You know, you can have both models if you want. If you don't want, you can use that one model for multi-purpose usage. So here we go. You know, you can use this for prying. You know, the water model's the same. You know, these are a hardcore unit. You know, this is a lifetime tool. You know, unless you get buck wild and do something crazy. We're in early August here. You know, I'm gonna do a set here. This set's not staying here. I'm going to fully set it and just do a run through. This is not an instructional video. This is an instructional video for the use of the Swisher L model. So here we go. Number come in. I normally wear gloves when I'm doing this, but like I said, we're in the middle of summer here. By the way, guys, you need to come to your set up. What I'm doing here is, like I said, a demonstration of the use of the installer and removal. You know, you're digging out your hole. Always keep in mind about your stakes. You know, your stakes are going underneath that front jaw to help give support. You know, you want to make sure you're not messing around too much. Get it deep enough the first time. You know, if you have to, you can guesstimate. You know, you're looking here, you got a nice gap there. So that's telling me I can go ahead and stake it. You know, I use these JC Connor staking system. And I have one of my own that I'll be releasing too. These are awesome. Awesome product, man. I mean, that's all it is to it. I don't know what else to say. So what I'm gonna do is go ahead and grab my rebar stakes. I make stakes. These are some models that I make. You know, this is an 18-inch standard rebar stake, which a lot of guys use. Well, I also got a cold roll half-inch smooth stake for you guys that are running into these freezing conditions. They're nice. They're real nice. So I'm going to set one of each for you. We'll go from there. You know, when you're putting in that stake, you know, you want that trap up close like that. You know, you want to have that front jaw right where that's dirt. You don't want a lot of play there, for sure. I keep my finger on these. You can have a door flap on here if you like, and I am producing a land model door is in the work, and it'll be out there. But I always keep my finger right on there just to get it going. You get down there, you still got space. That's what the bottom's for, guys. Get that stake in there. Get it all the way sunk in properly. You know, you're never going to have an issue with these double stakes. you know, you're always going to be able to bring them home with you. Down to the base, go ahead, grab the top. Sink that stake, even them up, it makes it a little easier for you. Go ahead, you got your trap here. You know, get some dirt back over them stakes. You know, you're only using the top. You don't want this trap teetering. You don't want it to move at all until the coyote or fox is moving it for you. You know, that's what you got this dirt for. That you're taking out. Use it. Use it. All right, that's roughly where I would like to be. You know, a little bit below ground level. You know, give them a little step down. I'm actually going to put just a little bit more in. A little bit more. A little bit more. You're always adjusting. You're always modifying your stuff. I mean, you don't want to freak out when you get into a weird condition. You know, I got my offset here that I'm looking for. You know, I like these cappers a lot. Go ahead and put that capper on there. I give a little sprinkle to start with, but then I come in and I start doing my packing. And that's what that capper. You know, you guys using these big traps, you know, and I like them. You know, there's some brand traps out there that have just changed the industry, as far as I'm concerned. You know, they cost money, but, you know, not catching fur costs money too. You got to keep that in mind, guys. I mean, even if you're a hobbyist, you know, make it pay. You know, this is one of the only outdoor activities that's out there that's going to pay you, guys. You know, that's why I enjoy it so much. You're out all the time. You know, here in Illinois, we get a deer hunt and stuff, and heck, I mean, they got it so broken out, you're not spending time out there, you know, a weekend every month or so. This trapping gets you out all the time. So I like it. Keep testing that trap. That's what that pan cover's for. You know, get that sucker in there. Make it solid all the way around. You know, in the jaws. You know, you don't want them stepping on your jaw and walking away from it. You want to get them that first time. These animals aren't dumb like people think. They're smarter than they get credit for. You know, I got my set there, and then I'm pulling that capper off. You'll give her a once go. That covered nice. You know, you want to cover that whole trap. You know, dyeing your traps, these land traps. I do it because a lot of them I use for water too, but at the same time, if you're not using them for water, I mean, why are you wasting your time? You know, go ahead and keep them clean and stuff, but they just need to be waxed, man. You don't got to go through all that extra effort. I do it on all mine. But at the same time, it's not a necessary thing. You know, we got our set here now. You know, a lot of times I use my rebar stake to put my holes in. And sometimes I dig them. Sometimes I get buck wild and make crazy holes. It's all up to you. You know, you got my trap here. You know, you always want to know where your pan is. You know, I can go ahead and put some urine on there and come up over here. You know, keep your distance right for what you're going after, and dig that pocket in. Dig that pocket in. You know, get that sucker deep. You know, you don't got to get buck wild, but you don't want him to see it. You know, you want him to get up there and get his nose in it. You know, and never put your lure in the dirt. You know, I use a lot of sheep wool for everything. I use a lot of it for beaver trapping. You know, go ahead and get your lure on there. Get her set in there. You know, you got 2 points here. He's working it somewhat. You know, does one hole work? Yeah, it does. But to make him dance around a little bit, you're gonna get him. You know, he might come by here, run through this way. I mean, you got an idea what's going on, but you're not standing there when it's happening. So there you go. that's the install with the Swisher, and I'm just going to keep rolling with this video, and we're going to go ahead and set this guy off and show you the removal of it. So, you know, there's my pan, strap set, bam, there. I mean, you got your stuff done. You know, your sight's going to be tore up, obviously. You're going to have a catch circle. You know, so digging this out's really not that big a deal, usually. So, you know, get in there, you got your stakes. You know, you don't even got to use that thing. Use this tool, man. There's so many uses for it. You know, get back in there. Pry them. You know, there's my smooth stake. That's why I love smooth stakes, because they hold, but they're easy for us to take back out. You know, get it back in there. You know, you beat that sucker flat. You know, get back underneath. Jack that out. And it's really that simple, you know, and collect your stuff and move on. I mean, I use steel stakes. I'm not sold on the disposables as of now. They got their use, don't get me wrong. But whatever I bring in with me, I'm taking back out with me. You know, stuff's too expensive nowadays to be wasted. So that is the Swisher 10L is what I just used on that. I also have a 2-foot model for you guys that like to conibear, but I'm gonna go ahead and show on another video how you can set trails with this too, you know, with or without the door. But I'm gonna go ahead and use this exact same model and demonstrate that in a future video. So I appreciate your time and patience with me to sit here and hear my spiel, but you know, go ahead and check out the website and check out these videos and take what you want from them. You know, I appreciate your time, and I hope to hear from you.